Maserati Levante. The Maserati Levante is a turning point in Maserati's history. The brand new model, which made its world premiere at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, enables the Trident to access the largest luxury segment in the world. The Levante significantly contributes to the creation of the most complete product line-up in Maserati's history. The name Levante was inspired by a warm Mediterranean wine that can change from mild to gale force in an instant, mirroring the character of the first Maserati SUV. The Maserati Levante is based on the evolution of the saloon platform, designed exclusively by Maserati. The chassis has been specifically developed to offer unique on-road drivability and competitive off-road capability, with day-to-day comfort and practicality. The premium Italian SUV was conceived around three main pillars: design, exclusivity and performance. It represents the optimum blend of these three elements in the SUV world. The Maserati Levante's design is distinctive and attractive, embracing the aesthetic elements of Italian style. The design brings a new concept to the SUV world, combining spaciousness and coupé lines while achieving the best aerodynamic efficiency in its segment with a CX coefficient of just 0.31. Its exclusivity stems from technical features like their suspension and the Q4AWD system, which come as standard equipment, and the high level of customization that includes two cutting-edge packages, Sport and Luxury. The result is a driving experience that is as unique as the Maserati brand and its customers. Maserati Levante 2017 Maserati Levante, the thoroughbred on-road handling typical of all Maserati cars and the solid off-road capabilities, as demanded in the SUV segment, describe the car's overall ethos. The Levante is here to excite any sports car driver counting on performance-oriented features, such as the extensive use of lightweight materials, the ideal 50 to 50% weight distribution and its lowest-in-class center of gravity. Features that deliver unparalleled agility in the luxury SUV class. The aluminium double wishbone 5-link suspension layout is comprised of standard air springs and electronically controlled skyhook shock absorbers. In conjunction with the intelligent Q4 all-wheel drive system and a newly introduced two-word vectoring system which deliver giddy on-road behavior and surprising, for a Maserati, off-road capabilities, the Levante is designed to deliver best-in-class comfort on rough roads and handling on snow and ice. The off-road equipment completes a product made to surprise avid travelers and adventure lovers as well. Engine-wise, the Levante is equipped with the latest evolution of the Maserati 3-liter V6 engines. The two versions of the twin-turbo petrol engine and the economical turbodiesel are globally acclaimed for their unique Maserati signature sound and for their exceptional performance. The petrol Maserati V6 engine with latest GDI and twin-turbo is available in two versions: the top-of-the-range 430 HP and the exciting 350 HP. The most powerful Levante makes it to 100 km/h in 5.2 and has a top speed of 264 km/h, while the figures for the 350 HP version are 6.0 and 251 km/h respectively. The Levante is also available with a common rail, direct injection turbodiesel V6 with reduced dwell time injectors. The 3-liter engine is capable of 275 HP and delivers 0 to 100 km/h in 6.9 seconds and a 230 km/h maximum speed while keeping the fuel economy as low as 7.2 liters/100 km under the new European driving cycle and EDC. Both petrol and diesel versions of the Maserati Levante use the 8-speed automatic ZF gearbox that provides seamless comfort and fast gear shifting, depending on the selected drive mode. The Levante driver can choose between 4 drive modes: normal, ICE, sport and off-road. Each one constitutes distinct characteristics, intelligently altering engine, transmission, suspension and electronics features. The Maserati Levante introduces several innovations to the current Maserati lineup, from safety to convenience options and through to the brand new human-machine interface and the dedicated cargo solutions. The range of equipment options is wider and more complete than ever. The Maserati Levante has entered the SUV segment with a marked advantage in terms of new content. The innovative features of the car include adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go function, forward collision warning and brake assist system, lane departure warning, surround view camera, capacitive 8.4 touchscreen display with brand new rotary control, plus the AHA function, in addition to the Maserati Touch Control Plus, which extends the AM, FM and DAC digital radio with a network connection option. The AHA function dialogues with the user's network-connected mobile device to give access to online services, radio stations, programs, etc. while on the move. A new state-of-the-art production line was set up exclusively for the Levante in the historic Maserati plant, where high-quality standards in every area, from design to development and from process controls to fabrication, are applied in full. Maserati's more than 100-year tradition of craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology guarantees outstanding quality right down to the tiniest of details. Exterior design. The Maserati DNA is clearly visible everywhere you look, ensuring that the Levante stands out among its competitors. The imposing grille is inspired by the sensational Alfieri concept and is destined to be a signature feature of all Maserati cars from now on. The Maserati Levante is immediately recognizable as a Maserati, even from a distance. The muscular shape of the rear haunches gives it a distinctive and attractive Italian style. The signature concave grille pays homage to historical Maserati models like the Tipo 60 birdcage. It is accentuated by the flow of the front wings, which emphasize the shape of the engine compartment lid and run into the headlight surrounds at the front. The particularly effective headlights featuring xenon and LED technology then converge with the trident symbol at the center of the grille. The silhouette of the Levante moves from its feline-inspired headlights along the side of the car to the characteristic Maserati rear pillar, resulting in a coupé look that is enhanced by the frameless doors, a feature of every modern Maserati. The rear pillar is refined by the insertion of the characteristic SEAT logo, first seen on the iconic Quattroporte in 1963, and seamlessly follows the shape of the side windows. The side profile is defined by a swaged line that runs the entire length of the car. It departs from the signature side vents at the front and fades over the rear wing, defining its muscular shape and emphasizing its underlying strength. The profile view is completed by a wide choice of alloy wheels, lightweight and sporty and coherent with the Maserati design language, with the trident design neatly integrated into the spokes. The 5-meter-long Levante is the longest car in its segment, and its 3-meter wheelbase is 6 to 10 centimeters longer than that of its major competitors. As a result, the car is one of the roomiest in its class and also boasts the sportiest and most elegant design in the luxury SUV segment. Best-in-class aerodynamics. The Maserati Levante has best-in-class aerodynamic efficiency thanks to a CX coefficient of 0.31. This is the result of meticulous simulations in a virtual environment and extensive tests in the Turin wind tunnel. Maserati invested in advanced measuring methods for the aerodynamic tests on the Levante in order to simulate real-life conditions in the best possible way. During the lengthy aerodynamic testing, the Maserati engineers concentrated on optimizing the airflow around and inside the car. They worked hard to maximize the airflow in the concave grille and in the area of the wheel arches. In addition to the car's technical sophistication and inspired design, the final result was also shaped by active aerodynamics in the form of an electric air shutter that was included in the front grille for the first time in a Maserati. The air shutter is located between the front air vents and the engine's radiator. Thanks to the continuous, electronically controlled movement of the blades, the shutter controls the airflow to the engine compartment with multiple benefits in both engine and aerodynamic efficiency. The air shutter provides optimal control of the engine temperature, reduces the aerodynamic drag of the car and subsequently reduces fuel consumption and emissions. Intelligent xenon and LED lights. The Maserati Levante's front lights are elegantly styled and especially effective as they feature the xenon headlights with optional ethos and LED technology for the daytime running lights, the indicators and the standard fog lights. The LED TRL offer maximum visibility day and night and add to the sporty and elegant look of the car. During daytime driving, when the low/high beam is off, the TRLs are at maximum brightness and they dim automatically when the low/high beam is on or when an indicator is activated. The LED tail lights are also highly innovative, providing excellent visibility but also emphasizing the style and safety features that are essential in a car of this class. Adaptive front lighting system. The AFS adaptive front lighting system can be integrated in the front lights as an optional extra. Thanks to the automatic adjustment of the headlamp beam, the AFS provides an outstanding view of the road in all driving conditions along with high levels of efficiency in terms of safety, without dazzling oncoming drivers. The AFS features different beam modes for driving on motorways, country roads, city roads and for adverse weather conditions. When the optional AFS is fitted, thanks to a video camera mounted in the rear view mirror housing, a motorway driving beam control system automatically maximizes the depth of the beam without any need for manual high beam activation. The uniform, intense beam, combined with automatic adjustment of the headlight depth and width, ensures an outstanding view of the road in all conditions. The system completely avoids blinding oncoming traffic. The camera constantly monitors the road ahead to detect the lights of other cars. Sensors connected to the ECU register the driving style and speed, and, if the road is clear, the beam is varied to offer the greatest depth and width of view, combined with the rotation of the headlights themselves. In addition to the intelligent control of the beam's depth and width, there are different automatic lighting modes with each one programmed to satisfy different driving conditions such as driving in a city, on country roads, on the motorway or in adverse weather conditions. There is also the possibility of setting the adaptive lighting for driving in countries where one drives on the other side of the road. Each of the adaptive lighting modes automatically employs a strategy to best illuminate the road ahead. For example, the motorway mode sets the beam to a moderate position between high and low, ideal for high speeds. The town mode shortens and widens the beam and deactivates the beam rotation according to the steering angle so as not to disturb pedestrians and oncoming drivers. As for the adverse weather mode, this is activated when the wipers are set to continuous and provides a wider and higher beam on the pavement side and a wider and lower beam on the inner side of the road to reduce reflection and prevent dazzling oncoming traffic. Colors, wheels and customization. In line with Maserati's traditions, There is a wide array of options and a variety of colors and materials for the Levante. There are 13 colors available, with 3 of them exclusive to the model. The exterior color range features 2 solid colors, Nero and Bianco, 3 metallic colors, Grigio Metallo, Grigio and the new Verde Acido, 2 metalescent colors, Grigio Morita and Champagne, and 5 in mica, Nero Tribal, Blue Passioni, Blue Emozione, and the new Rosso Rubino and Rom. There is also 1 pearlescent color, Bianco Alpi. At launch, the Levante is equipped with alloy wheels that are not only lightweight and sporty but which also reflect the Maserati design style, with a trident design neatly integrated into the spokes. The Maserati Levante 350 HP and 275 HP diesel are equipped with 18 tires as standard, with a wide range of options, 19, 20 and 21. The front and rear tires have the same dimensions, standard 255/60/18. Due to the increased performance levels, the top 430 HP's version is equipped with 19 wheels as standard and uses wider sized tires at the rear axle, 295/45/ZR19 with 265/50/ZR19 at the front. All Maserati Levante wheels are produced using flow-forming technology in order to obtain reduced core thickness and therefore greater lightness, with uncompromising rigidity and strength. All wheels, except the 21 versions, are available with optional all-season tires. As an optional extra, the Levante can be equipped with silver finish roof rails. Black gloss roof rails are available in combination with the Sport Pack. Protective skid plates are integral design features with the Levante. They are available in 2 different colors: black gloss, which comes as part of the Sport Pack, and silver finish for the other versions. They are designed to protect the lower ends of the car, especially during off-road use, and they also give the car an even more distinctive look. Interior design: the whole interior is characterized by horizontal tension lines, highlighted by real material elements to create the feeling of absolute harmony between the front and rear passenger compartments. The interior of the Levante feels like a first-class lounge thanks to the standard leather seats. It can be further enhanced with the optional dual-color leather and, in line with a long Maserati tradition, customers can personalize the interior according to their individual taste. The total of 28 interior color combinations are available at launch. The dashboard and the central console are designed in order to accommodate the 8.4 touchscreen, the cluster of drive mode buttons, the brand new rotary knob and the air suspension switch. Plus the instrument panel follows the classic Coupé/Quattro port layout and is backlit with white light that contrasts nicely with the warm cabin lighting. The classic Maserati analog clock is located in the center of the dashboard. It features a blue background dial with white backlighting. The interior finish is in aluminium with a chrome surround. In terms of interior roominess, the car is towards the top of its class. The rear seats comfortably accommodate 3 passengers thanks to the long wheelbase and the wide body. The 2 outer seats are designed to offer maximum comfort and lateral restraint. The headroom is among the best in class thanks to the ergonomic configuration of the seats. The luggage compartment of the Levante has been designed to provide a large and versatile load space of 580 liters. With its regular shape, it can easily accommodate large luggage items. There is a 12V power socket in the luggage area plus 3 more sockets in the cabin. The standard power tailgate opens and closes automatically without anyone having to physically lift or pull it down. The system has a special anti-pitching function that immediately stops the closing procedure when an obstacle is detected. The electric system can be activated by the buttons on the tailgate, by the car's key fob, and by a button on the dome light panel. The standard equipment also includes, in all markets, leather upholstery upgraded for the 430 HP Maserati 8.4 touchscreen, bass audio system with 8 speakers, cruise control, hill descent control, dual zone climate system, wipers with rain sensor, keyless entry front doors and power lift tailgate. The driver's seat. The standard leather seats with their wrapped around shape are comfortable, providing excellent lateral restraint during sports driving. The driver can find their most comfortable position by using the 6-way electrical adjustment, along with the manual recliner. The front passenger seat has a 4-way manual adjustment and, as an option, can be equipped with 6-way electrical adjustment like the driver's seat. The optional comfort seat with 12-way electric adjustment is the next level of luxury. Operating height, depth, backrest, lumbar support and seat angle. The controls on the seat base follow its profile and are very user-friendly. As an option, the electric seat adjustment can include 2 memory positions for the driver. Maserati has introduced new sportier front seats for the Levante specific to the Sport Pack. They are perfect for customers who want to give their car a sporty G feel. Sport seats can be equipped with all types of leathers and colors and come with 12-way power adjustment as standard. Heated and ventilated seats. Front seat heating adds a touch of personal comfort during cold winter days. The heating can be set to 2 levels from the Maserati Touch Control Plus display. Front seat ventilation ensures a pleasant driving experience during long-distance journeys in hot weather. With this option, tiny holes are drilled into the seat's leather. The outer rear seats include ISOFIX fittings and are fitted with a central armrest that houses 2 cup holders. They also come with a heating system as an optional extra. The rear seats are split 40/60 and the backrests are foldable in order to increase the loading space. The inclination of the seat back can also be manually adjusted to 5 different settings. Custom interior. In line with a long Maserati tradition, customers can personalize the interior according to their individual taste. Right from the launch of the Levante, 2 dedicated packages ensured there is a marked difference between the sport and luxury versions of the car. Perhaps the best way to personalize a Levante is to upgrade to the full leather option with the door panels and the dashboard entirely upholstered in fine leather. The customer can also choose from a wider range of interior colors and combinations and opt for contrast stitching on the seats and headrests. The dashboard can be upholstered in leather. The top of the central funnel can be covered entirely in wood or carbon fiber to emphasize the luxury or the sporty character of the Levante. The same elements are featured on the front and rear door panels. The soft fabric cabin roof lining is also available in Alcantara registered trademark. The signature fabric covers the upper pillars, the ceiling light surround and the front sun visors, adding yet further refinement to the interior. Sport Pack. This package includes exterior and interior design elements that reflect Maserati's legendary racing heritage. Front grille and front/rear skid plates in black gloss, body-colored rear sport spoiler, steel door sills, 12-way electric sport seats, sport power adjustable steering wheel, body-colored lower parts, 20 machine-polished wheels, red brake calipers, gear shift paddles, brushed steel sport pedals. Luxury Pack. This package offers a higher level of luxury using exclusive materials and special contents in the finest tradition of Italian craftsmanship. The Luxury Pack includes a chromed front grille, steel door and trunk sills, premium leather or Zigna edition interior, body-colored lower parts, 19 machine-polished wheels, black brake calipers, Harman Kardon audio system, wood and interior trim, 12-way electric comfort seats and power rear side sun blinds. Signa Edition. The Maserati Levante can also be equipped with the optional and highly exclusive Signa Edition pack that combines premium Italian leather with bespoke silk from Ermenegildo Signa, one of the leading fashion designers in the world, and made in Tri-Rose by the Signa wool mill with a patented process. The Signa pack is an upgrade of the full leather option and is available as an option within the luxury pack. The finest leather is combined with natural Signa mulberry silk fiber inserts on the seats, door panels, roof lining, sunshades and ceiling light fixture. The silk is embellished with a hand-stitched micro-chevron. The seats feature the central silk insert with a macro-chevron weave. The door panels, roof lining and sun visor are covered with Signa silk jersey. 3 different color combinations of leather/silk and contrasting stitching will be available. Tan premium leather/dark gray Signa silk/light gray stitching, red premium leather/dark gray Signa silk/light gray stitching, black premium leather/dark gray Signa silk/light gray stitching, and array of optional equipment. Maserati's sport steering wheel is featured for the first time on the Levante. It enhances the Levante's sportiness and, coupled with the sport front seats and the brushed steel sport pedals, recreates the environment of the red-blooded sports GT. It can be upgraded with extended carbon fiber insert. Separately, the signature Maserati elongated gear shift paddles in polished aluminium are also available as an optional extra. The Maserati Levante can be ordered with a full panoramic electric sunroof offering great sky views. The sunroof is equipped with a sun blind. As an optional extra, there is an easy entry and exit system that facilitates the driver's movements by automatically retracting the seat backwards and the steering column upwards. This option is available in addition to the 12-way power seats and the electrical adjustable steering wheel. In LHD markets, the Levante can be ordered with a 2-way electric pedal adjustment that ensures the lower limbs are perfectly positioned. The pedal control is positioned in the lower front area of the driver's seat. HomeLink registered trademark is an optional remote control device integrated in the dome lighting unit in the ceiling above the dashboard. It can automatically operate garage doors, gates, or security lighting systems as the car approaches. HomeLink registered trademark can be programmed to operate up to 3 automatic systems, which is ideal for customers with more than one property. The optional luggage rails help the owner to manage the rear load space better. The Levante can be ordered with chrome luggage compartment sills and door sills for an extra touch of class. The door sills can also be both chrome and illuminated. The optional electric rear side sun blind can be activated by rear passengers using the rear window controls. The glove box lock can be activated and deactivated via the Maserati Touch Control Plus screen using a 4-digit PIN. The remote start asterisk system replaces the external lights function panic in the USA on a key fob with a remote ignition function. Pressing the button twice from a distance of up to 500 meters turns on the engine, along with the climate control function, raising the comfort level when the driver and passengers get in. The Maserati Levante can be ordered with double laminated acoustic glass for the rear windows that reduces external noise and guarantees excellent temperature stability. For a total privacy, the rear door windows and the 5th door window can be ordered with darkened glass. The power tailgate can be further enhanced by the optional kick sensor that is activated by foot movements thanks to sensors positioned under the rear bumper. For the first time in Maserati's history, the tow bar is available as an optional extra. The Levante can tow a trailer of up to a maximum of 2,700 kilograms on board comfort. The system benefits from new features such as Saturday radio, Pandora Internet radio, and downloadable apps. The platform has also been upgraded to include the AHA function, an addition to the Maserati Touch Control Plus, which extends the AM, FM and DAB digital radio with a network connection option. The AHA function dialogues with the user's network-connected mobile device to give access to online services, radio stations, programs, etc. while on the move. The system is also compatible with the most common smartphone mirroring functions and with Siri personal assistant. aux, USB and SD memory card inputs are located inside the compartment at the front end of the central console. For rear seat passengers, there are two USB ports inside the compartment located at the rear end of the central console. All the USB inputs allow data exchange and will charge the connected source. Maserati 8.4 touchscreen. The Maserati Levante boasts a highly responsive interface unit. Using the Maserati Touch Control Plus MTC Plus with its 8.4 capacitive touchscreen display, the user can control the onboard systems simply and intuitively. The high-resolution screen works like a tablet, recognizing drag, scroll, swipe and rotate gestures. The system includes radio and Bluetooth and can feature satellite navigation. Using the aux-in and USB sockets or the SD card reader, the user can play music or view images. The MTC Plus also controls front seat heating and ventilation, steering wheel heating and the rear window blinds, if fitted. The MTC's menus have options for configuring the car's main settings. The system's various menus are always available via the icons displayed at the bottom of the screen. User-friendly rotary control. This new control is positioned below the gear shift. With the upper knob in radio or media mode, the user can adjust the volume of the tracks being played. The control also allows the user to adjust the beeping sound of the park assist system. With the bottom knob in radio or media mode, the user can scroll through the radio stations available or stored in any connected external device and press enter to make a selection. In any other mode of the MTC Plus, the bottom knob is used to scroll through the list of available options, followed by enter. State-of-the-art sound systems. The standard bass sound system has 8 speakers driven by the head unit. The setup includes two 19mm tweeters in the dashboard, the 165mm woofer in each door, and two additional 19mm tweeters in the rear doors. Premium Harman Kardon system. The optional premium audio system from Harman Kardon, included in the luxury pack, provides outstanding power and quality of sound. The system has a 900-watt Class D amplifier and 14 speakers. It includes a black finish grille pattern, 25mm tweeters, 165mm mid-woofer, 80mm mid-range, 12-channel amplifier and bass box subwoofer with 20 liters of internal volume. Bowers & Wilkins surround system. When it comes to hi-fi systems, the optional Bowers & Wilkins premium audio system is the absolute top of the range. It is the product of long and painstaking sound engineering studies. The Quantum Logic trademark surround sound has a 1280W amplifier and 17 speakers. The style of the speakers on the doors and rear shelf differs from that of the basic system, with distinctive technical characteristics. The architecture features a central 100mm Kevlar mid-range cone and three 25mm tweeters in the center and on the A-pillar. The front doors house a 165mm woofer and 100mm Kevlar mid-range cone, whilst the rear doors feature the 165mm Kevlar woofer and 25mm tweeter. The D-pillar hosts two 100mm Kevlar mid-range speakers and 25mm tweeters. The system includes the Clary FI function as standard. Clary FI function Clary FI scans all types of compressed audio files for lost music details, MP3 files, AAC, satellite radio, playback and music streaming services. Once identified, Clary FI intelligently corrects waveform deficiencies based on existing music information and audio source quality. It then restores high fidelity and removes unwanted distortions. The function can be activated by a dedicated button in the HMI. Climate control system with standard air quality sensor. The automatic dual-zone standard climate control system provides outstanding onboard comfort thanks to the temperature sensors and the high volume of air it delivers via 13 ventilation ports. The temperature adjustment function, separate for driver and front seat passenger, can be controlled via the Enter C Plus Maserati Touch Control Plus as well as via a physical control panel under the screen. The Maserati Levante is equipped with an air quality sensor offered as standard with all variants. This feature combines an intelligent sensor and a signal analysis system that calculates external pollution levels and prevents polluted air and toxic gases from entering the car's cabin. A humidity sensor detects humidity levels in the cabin and increases the airflow from the ports accordingly. As an option, the Levante can be equipped with a 4-zone climate control system, with 2 more controls in the rear part of the central tunnel. An additional cabin heater is available on the Levante diesel and is designed to accelerate cabin heating in cold conditions, which can be useful because of the slower warm-up of diesel engines. Levante genuine accessories. The original Maserati accessories have been designed and developed exclusively for the Levante. They are tailored to the vehicle's high quality and functionality standards. The array of options is wider than ever before and ranges from cargo solutions to useful items, all of which specially conceived and designed for this car. Due to their low profile, the multi-purpose roof racks in aluminium are an essential element when transporting sport and travel equipment. In this regard, several choices are available. The lightweight and aerodynamic roof box, with its 410-liter capacity and practical double-opening system. The lockable ski and snowboard carrier with its soft cover that protects up to 6 pairs of skis or 4 snowboards. And the lightweight surf or bike carrier, engineered to be practical, safe and quick to operate. For transporting up to 3 bicycles, a compact, lightweight and easy-to-use bicycle carrier is available featuring the double lock and reclining mechanism that offers clear access to the luggage compartment even with the bicycles attached. For optimum driving precision combined with absolute comfort, safety and long life on dry and wet roads, Maserati genuine tires are available in the summer, winter and all-season versions, and specifically developed for the Levante. The complete set of wheels is designed to mirror Maserati drivability and style. Several solutions are also available for the trunk, the luggage divider to keep items well organized, the luggage soft box to protect small and medium items in the luggage compartment, and the waterproof, washable, highly resistant, recycled thermoplastic cargo lightener. For overall product usability, the latest generation iPad holder with advanced infrared function is available. For children, in collaboration with Peg Perez, Maserati has developed 3 exclusive child seats integrated with Maserati design, each one corresponding to different weight groups. Group 0 plus 0 to 13 kilograms, Group 1 9 to 18 kilograms, and Group 2/3 15 to 36 kilograms. There is also a specific foldable Maserati Peg Perezzo baby stroller that is compatible with the Group 0 Plus baby seat. For the body protection of the Levante, a form-fitting indoor car cover has been designed in signature Maserati blue with grey contrast details, while an all-weather waterproof, breathable and flexible outdoor car covering high-tech fabric is also available. 3.0L V6 gasoline engines with 430 and 350 HP. Maserati's new V6 engines have been a great success since they were introduced in the Gably and Quattro-port models. The Levante features the same 3-liter unit with 2 different power outputs. The V6 petrol engine is twin-turbo with the latest GDI technology developed by the Maserati powertrain in conjunction with the Ferrari powertrain development team. This new generation of Maserati engines are more powerful, more exciting to drive and more eco-friendly than ever. The high-efficiency Maserati V6 petrol engine features high-efficient fluid dynamic and combustion, low inertia parallel twin turbos, double continuous cam phasers for each cylinder head and high-pressure 200 bar fuel injection. Maximum torque is available well below 2000 rpm, ensuring superb day-to-day drivability. In the sport driving mode, the exhaust bypass system provides a unique Maserati sound experience. The 430 HP version of the twin-turbo V6 engine has already made its mark in the Gably, and has now been improved even further to deliver an extra 20 HP. With 321 kilowatts 430 HP of power at 5,750 rpm and 580 Nm flat torque in sport mode between 1,750 and 5,000 rpm. It delivers a powerful driving experience. In normal driving mode, the torque rises to 500 Nm in the lower rev range, reaching 550 Nm threshold at 5,000 rpm. The V6 engine features advanced valve control technology with hydraulic roller finger followers and 4 cam phasers, twin turbocharging and direct injection ignition system. The specific torque of the V6 engine is at 194 Nm per liter. This figure is the best in the luxury SUV class, as is the specific power of the Italian unit 144 HP/liters. The Maserati Levante's 430 HP accelerates to 100 km/h in 5.2 seconds and has a top speed of 264 km/h. The 430 HP engine is in line with its competitors in terms of fuel consumption. 10.9 liters/100 km on the NEDC test cycle, and CO2 emissions 253 grams/km. The Maserati Levante's 3-liter 350 HP engine has been designed to offer an outstanding driving experience along with a frugal use of fuel. It delivers 500 Nm torque from 1,750 up to 4,750 rpm. Equipped with this V6 engine, the Levante reaches 0 to 100 km/h in just 6.0 seconds and has a top speed of 251 km/h. A combined consumption of 10.7 liters/100 km on the NEDC test cycle and 249 grams/km of CO2 emissions. In the best Maserati tradition, the petrol engine's exhaust system is controlled by pneumatic valves to maintain the rich oral signature of the brand. In the default driving mode, the bypass valves are closed for a comfortable and discreet engine sound. By selecting the sport mode, not only do the car's handling parameters change, but the exhaust valves are opened, providing the shortest possible way to the exhaust gases. This gives the Levante its maximum engine performance and the unique Maserati engine sound. Beneath the rear bumper, the exhaust gases emerge through two double tailpipes in polished steel. 3.0L V6 turbodiesel engine. Like the Coupé and quadruport, the Levante is also available with a powerful V6 turbodiesel engine. The 3-liter V6 is manufactured by VM Motori. It develops 202 kilowatts, 275 HP of power and crushing 600 Nm of torque, 90% of which available below 2000 RPM. The Levante 275 HP accelerates from +0 100 km/h in 6.9 seconds and makes it to 230 km/h even though it emits just 189 grams/km of CO2 and has a consumption of 7.2 liters/100 km on the NEDC test cycle. The engine uses common rail direct injection with reduced dwell time injectors. The maximum injection pressure of the common rail system is 2000 bar, while the system is able to perform up to 8 injections in a single cycle and features injection rate shaping technology. The IRS creates a continuous injection profile that improves performance and reduces emissions, assisted by a sophisticated exhaust gas recirculation system. Other significant features are ball bearing variable geometry turbocharger with variable nozzles and a fabricated exhaust manifold with air gap. The shaft rotation on ceramic ball bearing of the turbo system reduces friction by 50% and, as a result, reduces turbo lag and improves boost and torque. There is a significant reduction in emissions. 8% less nitrogen oxides NOx and 9% less hydrocarbons HC in the NEDC cycle. Low friction turbo has more benefits, like better cold start behavior, quicker boost time, significant torque improvements and reduced fuel consumption. Using steel instead of cast iron, along with the use of air gap technology, means that the engine can reach higher temperatures, improving the airflow speed to the turbo for even better performance. The start and stop system on the diesel version reduces fuel consumption and CO2 emissions by up to 6%. Start and stop is automatically disabled in both the Sport and Escape off modes. Active sound exhaust to thrilling engine sound is essential for every Maserati, and the Levante diesel is no exception thanks to the Maserati active sound system. 2 sound actuators, fitted near the exhaust tailpipes, accentuate the engine's most attractive tones and adjust them depending on the way the car is being driven. When the driver presses the Sport button, the sound becomes more resonant and remarkably inspirational for a diesel. Just the soundtrack you would expect from a Maserati. 8-speed automatic and Q4 8WD. The ZF at 8 HP 70 gearbox ensures improved comfort, faster gear shifting, better fuel consumption and reduced noise, vibration and harshness. It provides 7 dedicated shift modes that can be selected from the cluster on the left of the gear knob: normal, sport and off-road in both automatic and manual mode, and the ICE mode, for increased control and efficiency. That was introduced for the first time in the Coupé and quadruport sedans. By default, the car is set to auto normal mode. This offers the right balance between ride comfort, reduced consumption and sporty character, performing smooth gear changes at low engine speeds. The selectable Auto Sport mode enhances the powertrain's sportiness with faster gear changes in higher revs. The sportiest mode is Manual Sport, which allows the driver to stay in the selected gear even when the engine reaches the rev limiter. In Off-Road mode, which is introduced for the first time in a Maserati, when the driver selects a chosen speed, the car continues at this pace, even when climbing. This is extremely useful when the driver has to concentrate on a challenging climb. The car will effectively drive itself, whilst the driver has only to manage the steering wheel. With Auto Off-Road mode selected, The transmission recognizes the different types of terrain, interacts with the ESP and alters its shifting response accordingly. In the IC mode, which will be familiar to Groovely drivers, gear shifts are almost unnoticeable for unrivaled ride comfort. Q or 8WD on-demand system. The Maserati Q for all-wheel drive system comes as standard in all versions of the Levante. It is based on an electronically controlled, multi-plate wet clutch, installed into a transfer case linked by a drive shaft to the front axle. Q or 8WD system is developed to deliver a typical Maserati rear-wheel drive experience, even in low-grip road conditions. It acts on demand by transferring traction to the front wheels with an immediate response. In normal driving conditions, the system provides 100% of the engine torque to the rear wheels. On slippery or loose road surfaces or in case of loss of traction at the rear, for extreme acceleration or very hard cornering, the system reacts instantaneously, transferring the necessary torque to the front wheels. In a matter of 150 milliseconds, the Q4 system can alter the torque split from 0 to 100% front, rear to 50 to 50%. The Q4 8WD system with its variable torque control is always active and responds immediately to any variation in the driving conditions. Whilst the activity of the system is imperceptible to the driver, it can be monitored in real time from the 7-cluster display. A sophisticated algorithm developed by the Maserati engineers monitors an extensive range of dynamic vehicle parameters in real time: wheel speed, steering and yaw angle, power output, speed, and braking action, as well as wheel grip and driving style. By processing all this data, the Q4 system can determine a dedicated grip profile for each wheel, creating optimal vehicle dynamic management for any road condition, at any time. The objective is to ensure driving pleasure and absolute safety at the same time. Limited slip differential. The Levante is the only car in its class equipped with mechanical limited slip differential at the rear axle. Fitted as standard, it guarantees the best traction in all driving situations. The asymmetric locking feature offers 25% lockup under power and 35% under release. The rear differential is driven via the two-piece, 80 mm diameter lightweight steel prop shaft with two constant velocity joints and one head rubber coupling, running through a cross-membered mounted rubber bearing for NVH noise, vibration and harshness reduction. Torque vectoring. The torque vectoring function is further developed for the Levante to increase the SUV's sportiness and driving pleasure. Whilst performing a cornering maneuver, the system distributes more torque to the outer wheels by applying a slight braking force to the inner wheels. This function is used to improve torque distribution and to help the driver with extremely sporty driving. In conjunction with the limited slip differential and the Q4 8WD system, the torque vectoring function considerably enhances the Levante's sporty character. The car is as equally suited to day-to-day use as it is to use at the Nürburgring racetrack. Chassis excellent performance and driving pleasure have been integral to Maserati's values since the birth of the brand. The very same values are prominent in the new Levante. For the first time, the Maserati driving experience comprises the on-road character of the car as well as its off-road ability. The main objective of the Levante is to deliver unrivaled performance in its class, true to Maserati on-road handling plus surprisingly competitive off-road capabilities. Thanks to many key factors, this goal has been achieved. Lightweight body with lowest center of gravity. The Levante's chassis maintains outstanding level of rigidity while its center of gravity is the lowest in its class. The chassis was modeled on the one used in the saloon's platform, an excellent basis to build on. However, it has been modified in order to better suit SUV requirements. The Maserati engineers succeeded in keeping its weight under control to provide perfect 50 minutes and 50 seconds mass distribution. Despite being an SUV, the Levante has been built along the lines of a classic Maserati sports car, with close attention paid to every performance-enhancing detail. The development of the Levante's body involved the extensive use of lightweight materials, not only to reduce the car's weight, as one would expect, but also to ensure maximum occupant safety. The doors, the bonnet and the luggage compartment are made of lightweight aluminium. The car also features a dashboard struck in magnesium. The front part of the chassis is an aluminium casting with a reinforcing cross strut for outstanding rigidity in all directions, whilst the rear section is in rolled steel, a heavier material that ensures optimized strength and weight distribution. GT suspension layout. The Levante suspension performs like that of a sporting GT, providing a class-leading driving experience. Light aluminium alloy has been used for the suspension frame, the wishbones, the hub strut, the suspension towers and the cross-beam reinforcement. A new molding technology ensures greater rigidity without weight increase. The suspension geometry is derived from the Grille layout but with specific revisions: increased stroke for off-road driving, higher spring rate to cope with heavy-duty needs, and increased control of camber and toe variation, to respond to the ride height variations that are possible with the air spring system. In keeping with the race-bred tradition of Maserati, the Levante features double wishbone suspension at the front, incorporating the latest technology for optimum control and precise handling. The suspension towers are integrated into the body structure of the car. The quadrilateral architecture guarantees precise and direct steering. Multi-link 5-arm suspension is featured at the rear to provide exceptional comfort and performance. To reduce weight, all arms are in aluminium, 4 are forged and 1 is cast. Both front and rear suspensions adopt a roll bar for less body roll and more driving pleasure. The front bar is hollow for further weight saving. To achieve maximum structural stiffness, a cross-beam reinforcement has been introduced, linking the rear part of the suspension frame and the lower body structure. Air spring suspension. The Maserati Levante is equipped with a state-of-the-art air suspension system as standard. The system is a closed air supply concept, comprising 4 independent air springs, each with a level sensor, 2 reservoirs mounted on a rear suspension cradle, a compressor with valve block, and the ECU that is integrated with the skyhook damper management. Apart from the obvious benefits, like the improvement of comfort and active safety, the air suspension contributes to the reduction of fuel consumption and CO2 emissions, thanks to the lowering of the car and the reduced aerodynamic drag at medium to high speeds. Stability and car control are also improved thanks to the lower center of gravity and the reduced load transfer, while maximum speed is increased. The pneumatic system provides 6 different height levels and the ECU automatically manages the air pressure and air mass inside every spring in order to control the leveling. It produces the optimum performance at specific speeds, according to the selected driving mode. The driver can alter the ride height by using the rocker switch or by choosing different driving modes on the central console. The height variation from the lowest position to the highest is 75 mm and 85 mm with the park level included. Plus auto entry/exit. The parking mode function can be activated by the HMI system or by the suspension rocker. When the car stops, the suspension lowers by 45 mm, 10 mm lower than the aero mode. to assist the passenger's entry and exit. The suspension returns to normal at 24 km/h. Sport Skyhook System. The Maserati Levante is equipped with aluminium, electronically controlled dampers. The ECU monitors a wide range of parameters, including the vehicle's dynamics, body and wheel movements, shock absorber settings, as well as the suspension height level, thanks to additional sensors integrated in the air springs. Depending on the selected driving mode, the system adjusts the damping rate separately for each wheel to satisfy the current load and handling conditions. The Skyhook suspension is one of the standout features of the Levante. When the car is switched on, the shock absorbers are set to give priority to comfort. By pressing the Sport button twice on the gear shift lever bezel, the setting changes and the shock absorbers get stiffer, significantly changing the car's handling. The Sport setting, developed on the racetrack and in extreme conditions, is characterized by reduced load transfer longitudinally and laterally and allows the car to demonstrate its sportier character. Hydraulic steering system. The steering system is redesigned to meet the specific needs of the Levante's architecture and cope with the different front suspension setup and weights involved. The geometry of the front suspension and steering were developed right from the start of the project. Consideration was given to the right height variation provided by the air springs, whilst every effort was made to ensure precise and sensitive steering around a bend in order to deliver the very best driving experience. To ensure the best possible road-going behavior of the very first Maserati SUV, the power-assisted steering system is hydraulic and prevents unpleasant resistance when turning the steering wheel quickly. The power assistance is speed-sensitive, ensuring less steering effort during low-speed maneuvering and excellent high-speed stability. Brakes. The 430 HP Levante S features a state-of-the-art braking system that deals superbly with its high performance. The front system adopts Brembo 6-piston aluminium monoblock calipers working on 380 mm drilled discs. Aluminium 42 mm floating calipers with 330 mm x 22 mm ventilated drilled discs are fitted at the rear. The calipers are black by default with red, blue, yellow and silver colors available as optional extras. The Maserati Levante 350 HP petrol and 275 HP diesel are equipped with 2-piston 48 mm floating calipers working on 345 mm x 32 mm ventilated discs at the front. The rear brakes are the same with the 430 HP version but without drilled discs. These calipers are anodized gray as standard and are available in a range of 5 colors with the Maserati logo as optional extras. Driving experience. There are 3 driving mode buttons, ICE, Sport and Off-Road, in the selector next to the gear knob. Sport and Off-Road are 2 driving modes that enhance the dual character of the Levante, transforming it from a sporty, dynamic GT to a capable and comfortable off-road seeker at the push of a button. The driver can completely deactivate the MSP and separately set up the height level of the car using the air suspension selector just below the hazard warning button. The car starts in normal mode by default and can be changed by clicking the pre-selected mode button, ICE, Sport or Off-Road. Torque distribution is the same in every drive mode, 0 to 100% front, rear, which can vary up to 50 to 50% in just 150 milliseconds. Normal mode. The default mode provides a standard setup to the pedal response, the turbo boost and the exhaust. The driver can choose between 2 different suspension levels. Normal, which provides 207 mm minimum ground clearance, or Aero 1 -20 mm. The suspension setup is the best compromise between sport and comfort. Damping. Sport mode / increased suspension stiffness. The Sport mode highlights the car's sportier and more dynamic character. The throttle pedal is more responsive. The engine mapping provides maximum overboost throughout the range, and the exhaust system opens completely, emanating a loud and deep guttural sound. In Sport mode, the driver can keep the default suspension level or lower it to Aero 1. The MSP has a specific sport setup that allows the driver to exploit the car's on-road potential to the full. In the Sport mode, toward vectoring is active as well. When the driver clicks the Sport button twice, the selected mode not only calibrates the engine and transmission but also increases the suspension stiffness, giving the car better handling characteristics and switching the suspension height level to Aero 1 -20 mm. On the screen, the air suspension image turns green along with other components. The driver can modify the height of the car from Aero 1 to normal whilst maintaining Sport mode and Sport suspension damping. Off-road mode. The off-road suspension mode can be selected using the appropriate button or from the rocker control. In this case, the ride height increases by 25 mm. Off-road 1. The skyhook system response changes, and thanks to the ESP control, it can detect specific situations. The driver can raise the car by a further 15 mm off-road to some 40 mm higher than in the default mode. The resulting ground clearance reaches the outstanding figure of 247 mm. IC mode. The increased control and efficiency mode is designed for improved fuel economy, relaxed driving and low grip conditions. The transmission is set to automatic only and provides the most gentle gear changes possible. The air suspension setting is the same as in normal mode. The gas pedal mapping is set to comfort mode, and all engine parameters contribute to decreasing CO2 emissions and minimizing fuel consumption. No overboost is available, and the exhaust bypass is closed up to 5,000 RPM. Hill holder. The hill holder system uses the onboard sensors to detect the vehicle's angle when parked facing uphill and keeps the braking pressure for a few seconds so that the driver has enough time to release the brake pedal and accelerate before the car rolls backwards. Hill descent control. Hill descent control (HDC) allows the smooth and controlled hill descent on snow or rough terrain without the driver needing to touch the brake pedal. When activated via the dedicated button on the steering wheel, the vehicle will descend using the ABS to control each wheel's speed. If the vehicle accelerates with no intervention from the driver, the system will automatically apply the brakes to slow down to the desired speed that can be set up using the cruise control buttons. By applying pressure to the accelerator or the brake pedal, the driver can instantly override the HDC system. Adaptive cruise control with stop and go. The Maserati Levante is equipped with a cruise control system as standard. The optional adaptive cruise control ACC with integrated stop and go function further increases comfort and safety when driving on main roads and motorways. When activated, ACC constantly monitors the space between the Levante and the vehicle ahead, maintaining the safe preset distance. If the traffic slows or another vehicle moves in front, it slows the car down by making it coast or by engaging the brakes. Conversely, when the vehicle ahead speeds up or moves into another lane, the system accelerates up to the preset speed. The ACC uses a radar sensor located on the front grille and a front-looking camera behind the internal rear-view mirror to detect the presence of a vehicle ahead. If the ACC is automatically braking, the stop lights go on as if the driver is braking. Thanks to the integrated stop and go function, the car will adjust to the target vehicle's speed until it comes to a complete stop and will depart automatically within 2 seconds. Blind spot alert. The blind spot alert (BSA) monitors detection zones on both sides of the car at speeds above 10 km/h and alerts the driver when a vehicle enters the blind spot zones. The BSA uses two radar sensors, located inside the rear bumper, to detect vehicles that enter the blind spot zones from the rear, the front or from the side of the car. It monitors approximately one lane 3.3 meters on both sides. In the event of danger, it activates a warning triangle in the appropriate exterior mirror and reacts with an audible warning if the driver uses the turn indicator to change lane. The integrated rear cross-path RCP function aids the driver when backing out of parking spaces where vision of oncoming vehicles may be impaired or blocked. The RCP system uses sensors on either side of the rear bumper and detects any vehicles or people approaching from either side at speeds from 1 to 3 km/h to a maximum of 16 km/h. The RCP alert is both visual and audible. Lane departure warning. The lane departure warning (LDW) has been designed specifically for motorway driving in order to reduce the risk of the vehicle accidentally departing from its current lane. If the vehicle unintentionally crosses the lane markers, graphic instructions on the instrument panel together with an acoustic chime warn the driver that the vehicle is veering out of its lane. When the indicators are activated, no warning is given. The system uses the same front-looking camera in the rear view mirror used by the ethos lighting system. The LDW can be deactivated from the Maserati Touch Control Plus and is reactivated automatically every time the engine restarts. The system works at speeds above 70 km/h. Forward collision warning. The forward collision warning (FCW) monitors vehicles ahead by means of a camera and warns the driver via visual, audible and haptic brake jerk alerts when in danger of a possible rear-end collision. If the driver does not take action, the system will provide a limited level of active braking to help slow the vehicle down and minimize the impact. If the driver brakes and the system determines that the driver has not applied sufficient brake force, the advanced brake assist will compensate for this and provide the appropriate amount of additional braking. The driver can adjust the FCW sensitivity from far default status to near mode that gives less time for reaction. FCW can be deactivated completely. Rear view and surround view camera. The rear parking camera is located above the license plate. It turns on automatically when the reverse gear is selected and shows the area behind the car on the high-resolution head unit display. The surround view camera system uses 4 cameras in total and provides a clear 360 degrees view around the car on a top-down image in the 8.4 TC Plus display. It is activated automatically in reverse gear or manually via the soft button on the 8.4 TC Plus display. Park Assist. The Park Assist system provides visual and audible indications of the distance between the rear or front bumper and a detected obstacle when reversing or moving forward. The screen in the instrument cluster display provides visual warnings and an increasingly frequent sound according to the obstacle distance. 4 sensors in the rear bumper monitor the area behind the vehicle up to approximately 2 meters and 6 sensors in the front bumper monitor the area in front of the vehicle up to 1.2 meters. Safety. The Maserati Stability Program (MSP) is an advanced active safety and driver assistance system that was further developed for the dual on-road and off-road character of the Levante. Thanks to a series of sensors, it detects any unusual handling behavior and acts upon the brakes and engine to restore the control of the car. The MSP is connected to the hill holder function and integrates the following subsystems. ABS with electronic brake force distribution (EBD), anti-slip regulation (ASR), engine toward control (MSR) to prevent wheel lock in downshifting, brake assist system to increase brake pressure in panic braking, hydraulic brake assist (HB) brake force booster in panic braking. The Levante is equipped with the new Bosch ABS CSP9, the state-of-the-art system that integrates the following advanced functions: toward vectoring in sport mode, off-road mode with 3 specific settings: gravel roads / deep snow / wet grass. Rollover mitigation to reduce rollover risks thanks to built-in lateral acceleration algorithms. Hydraulic brake compensation that is able to increase the hydraulic pressure in case of possible failure or loss of efficiency. Trailer sway mitigation (TSM) that recognizes the presence of a trailer and prevents or reduces wobble or fishtailing. Hill start assist (HSA) hill descent control (HDC). Passive safety systems. Special attention has been focused on the Maserati Levante's passive safety without compromising its weight and torsional rigidity. The front of the occupant compartment, the pillars and underdoor moldings, features hot molded steel components with a magnesium dashboard strut, whilst the rear is stiffened with high-strength steel. The bars at the front and rear end are in extruded aluminium, whilst the doors and the bonnet are in stamped aluminium. A third load path has been added at the front of the front suspension frame, improving the force distribution on the car's structure and ensuring the stability of the body in frontal impacts. Last but not least, the reinforcements on the rear longitudinal beams comply with U.S. Rear Impact Standard (FMVSS 301) Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards. Airbag system. The Levante comes equipped with 6 airbags. 2 front airbags, both dual stage, plus 2 side airbags located in the front seats for torsos and hips, protect driver and front passenger. 2 side curtain airbags fitted in the roof lining next to the central pillar cushion the heads of front and rear passengers. Seat belts and restraint systems. The front seats are equipped with anti-whiplash safety equipment to reduce trauma to the occupant's upper vertebrae. In the event of an impact from behind, the reactive headrests automatically remove and closer to reduce the distance between their surface and each passenger's head. The front 3-point seat belts are equipped with pyrotechnic pretensioners and load limiters. In the event of a collision, these restrain passengers securely and help prevent injury. Quality and reliability. The Maserati Levante has been subjected to a long and rigorous program of reliability tests. The testing program included environments where no other Maserati had ever been before. Several pre-production prototypes were driven in an exhaustive testing program covering millions of kilometers. Extreme hot climate tests were carried out in South Africa and in the deserts of UAE, United Arab Emirates and Morocco, where daytime temperatures soared to 48-50 degrees C. Extreme cold climate tests were executed in Lapland and in New Zealand, while specific quality checks were carried out in China and in Dubai. High mileage reliability tests were carried out in the USA and in Russia. In such regional testing cycles, the cars were put to the test by local drivers. Every single component of the Maserati Levante has been tested for endurance and its ability to satisfy the high standards of the luxury SUV segment. Every single car coming off the production line is test-driven on the road for a total of 50 kilometers, following the standardized Maserati procedure. Before it is delivered to the customer, the car undergoes an additional 30-minute quality check. These are the final checks of a rigorous quality control system: 4 in the BIW unit, 3 in the paint unit, 4 at the assembly units, in addition to electrics checks, dynamometer bench testing, and all water tests.